Welcome back to Exploring Old Salem with Flying Brian. We are just north of the town square, and this is the Micksh House and Garden on Main Street. Originally constructed in 1771 by Matthew Micksh. That is before independence from England in 1776. So this house is older than the country. This is the first home built in Salem for a single family, as all earlier structures housed more than one family. Matthew Micksh was a trained gardener, and he made a living growing and selling vegetables, seeds, and fruit trees. He also sold tobacco, which was a highly prized and profitable crop at that time in history. Today, the site recreates the original homestead. The bakers at Winkler's Bakery are busy unloading today's batch of baked goods, and boy does it smell good. The architecture throughout the town is something definitely from another era, reminiscent of buildings in Europe. The Moravian graveyard, known as God's Acre. It almost looks like a military cemetery, with all those uniform markers arranged in straight rows. Very nicely kept. Here's another large and stately looking home. It is Dr. Vierling's home, his medical practice, and apothecary.
He's making house calls because people usually will not think to send for the doctor until they're lying on their bed so sick it's too difficult to travel here.
Here is your 18th century hearing aid. The kitchen of the good doctor. And out behind the property, we have an interesting find, the remains of an old foundation. This was the home of a slave owned by the Wachovia administration, who they called Davy. Well, we've made it up to the teapot north end of Old Salem. This dates from I think it said 1858, built by the Mickey brothers. Fantastic, take a look at that teapot. All right, the Mickey Teapot here in the north end of Salem. Chris, what would you rate the teapot at? Give it a rating. On a scale of 1 to 10, where do you think it's at?
Well, it's maybe a 3.
A 3. Ooh, that's a strong. That's the
no,
opposite.
I'm not impressed.
Not Karen, what is it? On a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know. I think it's pretty cool. I'll give it a 6.
6. I think that's a fair score. I'll give the Mickey Teapot a 6 as well.
Oh, good.
Oh, that is it.
Outvoted.
Oh well, so a 6 is gonna stand.
Okay.
Anyway, thanks for watching here in Old Salem. Remember, life's a journey. Enjoy the ride, and thank you for watching.